So what I can tell you about packaging for me is one of the more fun things to do, and I think it's misinterpreted. A lot of people think packaging is something that's unattainable or it's very expensive. But like in this case here, working with my sister on this really cool homemade beauty products line, coming up with a brand identity that fits. But the packaging, sourcing the jars, sourcing the lids, sourcing all of the stickers and the labels and all these different things can be really, really a lot of fun because it's an important part of the brand. It's an important part of the company. This one here, this Hallmark display, working with the vendor as far as how to print and what to print on the cardboard backdrops, designing the shells that go around inside of these beautiful cupcakes, designing the labels, the sticker labels and such that go on the cupcakes. That can be a lot of fun. Same here, same thing. You see the domes that hold these cupcakes. So I actually flew out to San Francisco and met with them. Matt and Ira at the time, Matt Tesserero and Ira Haber. Awesome. Still two of my favorite people in the world. Meeting with them and showing me how their facility works and how they make their desserts and meeting the head chef and talking about all the key colors. And then working on the design aspect, to make sure that the brand was consistent, make sure that the packaging, that the dome didn't hit the cupcakes, that kind of stuff. Make sure they were safe in travel and all that kind of stuff. Working with this company here, the Embrace Meter, trying to attain having the metallic look and feel on the boxes were really important. So working with vendors to make sure that happened. Display cases, boxes that are durable in freezers can be important. This company here, my brother-in-law and I worked on this here. We actually created this stuff. This is actually tacky. It's material you put on your hands for lifting heavy stones for strongman competitors. So we needed to source material, the sticker that wouldn't peel off when they get hot, because you have to pour hot liquid in here to get the right material. This plastic is like double-walled plastic, so it doesn't melt. When you're using it. Food can be very tricky, very challenging sometimes. So it's important to get good relationships with vendors that you can trust to help create some of these packages that you want for all your different customers and their needs. This here, working with Aero Rubber out in the Midwest to make sure that this type of rubber was hypoallergenic, that people wouldn't get have allergies to this type of rubber, and that they printed well on these actual wristbands. I mentioned the food part too can be tricky, but same here. Working with this vendor here, Shawmut Printing, to come up with a really high-end box. And these are for high-end clients. These are multi-million-dollar financial clients. So we wanted to have a really good high-end, rich look and feel. So the packaging is really, really important, but it can be done relatively easily with a reasonable budget. It doesn't have to be astronomical at all.